It's Courtney here with Gift of the Gab, and today I'm going to go through some of the positive things that happened in 2020 and my plans for 2021. So, let's get straight into it. We can all say 2020 was a very interesting year, to say the least. A lot of it was negative, but also there was some positives that have come from it, or had come from it. So it's one of those things where you don't want to just kind of just throw it in the back burner, because there were a lot of things and a lot of lessons that were learned last year. And some of the lessons that I learned myself was the fact that sometimes it is good to bet on yourself. I left my full-time job in January last year. I wasn't happy with where I was working, and I thought it'd be quite good to bet on myself and continue doing acting full-time and try and push myself to do acting full-time. Granted, after February, everything went all crazy, so I kind of had to readjust and reevaluate and kind of move forward, but obviously in a different way. So it's all about mentality and everything else. So that was the first thing that was kind of positive from last year, was I decided to bet on myself. Okay, now the second thing that happened last year, which I thought was really positive, was during all the lockdowns and whatnot, so I decided to be more proactive with myself, and I started my musical project, Blue Boy Scout. And if anyone's familiar with the superhero, I don't know, what's his name? Man of Steel, Clark Kent, Son of Krypton. Name escapes me. Kal-El. Yeah, like you should know who Kal-El is. Anyway, one of his nicknames is the Big Blue Boy Scout. So me thinking to myself, like, I like superheroes. I like this character whose name still escapes me on the tip of my tongue. Never mind. Anyway, I started making music again. I learned how to do music production. And that was one of the weird things for me, because I've know how to play guitar, I know how to play bass, I know how to play them competently. I didn't know how, I knew how to structure songs and write songs, but I never actually released any music by myself. So this entire thing, this entire project literally started on me just learning how to make hip-hop beats, because I wanted to go into hip-hop. I hadn't done hip-hop in a while. I love hip-hop, especially old school hip-hop, so it kind of started from there. And then it kind of morphed into house. And from there it's kind of now morphed into 80s, new romance with... I have no clue. My musical taste is all over the shop. And learning how to mix, master, learning how to do your own marketing, production, as well as distribution, releasing and stuff like that, trying to get your own music out there, trying to be more socially active on social media. It was a pretty challenging thing for me, because I'm not the biggest person who likes to use social media. I'm not the biggest person who likes to use social media a lot. I will post every now and again, but in terms of social media, I like to post things every now and again, but at the same time, it was kind of like a culture shock into marketing myself. And as an actor, that's something that I have to do in general anyway, so it's something that obviously is going to be in the plans for 2021 section, so look forward to that. But yeah, I started my own musical project. I released 2 singles, and it was really interesting because I managed to get the songs onto the internet, onto Spotify, onto Apple Music. It got played on some internet radio stations, which was really big for me, and kind of solidified one of the things that I really wanted to do with my lockdown time, and that was to make some music. So from that, obviously, I decided to open up a merch store for my website. As you can see, nice little Blue Boy Scout t-shirt. Get it at blueboyscout.co.uk. Check out my YouTube channel, Blue Boy Scout. You can see the music videos that I made, which was me on a micro budget, filming, editing, doing the special effects for. So this entire project has basically just been me, my camera, and all my musical instruments, and a computer. Okay, the next thing is obviously the merch store. Again, I opened up my own merch store. Brand new t-shirts come out this year, so check out my website. I'm just going to keep pointing that out because the more people that go and have a look, it really help me out. So definitely get a Blue Boy Scout t-shirt and look forward to my EP, which will be coming out this year. That's one thing that I have been looking at doing and have been working on for the last 3 months. Currently working on lyrics for a few songs, and once that's all done, it's just all down to mixing, mastering, and then sending it out to you guys. But yeah, 2020 wasn't all that bad, in all fairness. Managed to get cast into 2 films as well. A short film that's getting filmed at the end of the month, and a feature film that's getting filmed soon as well. So it's been hit and miss here and there. Not a lot of auditions going on last year due to lockdowns and everything, so is what it is. So 2021. 2020 is over there. 2021 is over here. So as we're over here now, 2021, things that I want to do. I want to have at least 3 revenue streams. 3 different revenue streams in different areas. Last year showed that stability is literally what is not as stable as it could have been. So having 3 different revenue streams to cast your net wide, to make sure that you're constantly always safe and having to worry that if something happens on one side that you're going to be struggling. I don't want that. So a minimum of 3 revenue streams by the end of this year is my first resolution, plan, call it what you want. That is what I'm going to be doing. Second thing, EP. I said it before, I'm working on it, but I'm literally gonna release this thing this year. That's gonna be one of my major goals, is to release this EP, because I've been working on it. I've been really enjoying making music again. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna deal with the videos with the lockdown and everything else. So that's gonna be interesting. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Well, when I say we, I mean me. And when I say bridge, I mean bridge. Anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there. So another thing I need to do is I need to increase my social media presence. Again, as I said earlier, I am not a very social media person, so I like to keep my private self to my private self, which is why my Blue Boy Scout, blueboyscout.co.uk, check it out. So obviously my Blue Boy Scout social media accounts, they're going to be producing more content in terms of pictures and videos and trying to increase my social media presence, because obviously the more social media presence I get, obviously the more eyes on my work. More eyes on my work means hopefully more fans, more people interacting with stuff that I do. Last but not least, I'm going to work on, obviously lockdown has been really bad for a lot of things in terms of your mental health, physical health and whatnot. So I obviously need to work my mind as well as my body. So I'm going to be reading a book a month minimum, as well as getting back to the gym once I finish this filming that I do for the short film, because I need to be as I am now for the most part. So yeah, that's my goals for 2021. That's what the positives from 2020. So if you'd like to support me, check out my website, blueboyscout.co.uk. Check out some of the merchandise. Hopefully you'll like some of the stuff. Look out for the EP that should be coming out within the next few months. Also, follow me on social media, my personal channel, Gift of the Gabadon, and obviously Blue Boy Scout X on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. You know the drill. So tell me, like, share, subscribe, tell me in the comments below, how was your 2020 and what are your plans for 2021, and I will catch you soon.